Now, does your work involve using a computer? Well, this could make for a little bit of uncomfortable viewing because new research has found that as much as 70% of tasks in computer-based jobs could be transformed or replaced by artificial intelligence. Let's speak to Carsten Jung, who is head of AI at the Institute for Public Policy Research. That's the think tank that's carried out this study. 70%, Carsten, is a hell of a large figure.
It is. And if you told me 2 years ago that we would come up with these findings, I would have laughed you out of the room. But the fact is, AI has advanced very quickly over the last 2 years. You know, we have leading models bossing science exams, English exams on undergraduate and even graduate level. You know, like a few weeks ago, we had DeepSeek from the Chinese model show this to the world that these models are even cheap now. You know, you have AI that can act autonomously online and execute actions. And people are increasingly less likely to be able to distinguish between humans and AI. So all this put together, you know, we take this and we look at all the tasks in the UK economy, which is heavily knowledge-based. You know, about half of tasks in the UK economy are knowledge tasks. And we find that just a lot of these tasks can be at least aided by those cutting-edge models.
So give us an example. What are we talking about here? What type of jobs?
Sure,
As in, like, give us an example.
Yeah, so it's, you know, customer relations, for example, answering customer questions. Some companies like Klarna, which is a fintech company, they've already they're doing a lot of their customer engagement with AI. You know, it's used in script writing in Hollywood. It is used for content creation in marketing, and it's used in finance for a lot of back office tasks. So we're currently moving from an experimentation phase to a lot of firms being much more seriously in incorporating this into their business processes.
Yeah, I mean, I listened to the governor of the Bank of England yesterday saying that he didn't think AI was going to replace jobs, just aid them. You guys seem to be suggesting the change will be more profound. Are we genuinely talking here about millions of people effectively being made redundant because AI is doing their job instead?
So, like, first of all, there is this idea that, you know, AI is just a nice tool that helps us all do our jobs better. But if you look at the most recent models, they're just so good and autonomous, right? They can do lots of different steps and execute tasks. And it looks a lot more like what humans do when they do remote working, for example. So I think, you know, that the jury is still out whether jobs will be replaced. And it partly depends on what policy does, because at the moment, around, you know, we have this big international summit with heads of state in Paris coming up where they talk about AI, and all that people are talking about is accelerating AI deployment, which will be good. But what we need is more policies that actually direct AI into the areas where we want it to be deployed, and also away from areas where it's actually a bit more iffy. So I think this is really, you know, it's worth pausing what an important moment this is. And we need more bold policy, which currently it's a bit too timid.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it certainly could be probably the most transformative things that may well have happened to us as human beings. Certainly no doubt about that. But what about the 30% who could feel a little bit safer this morning? I mean, for example, I'm not expecting an AI-powered robot to cut my hair anytime soon. I'm not entirely sure I'd want that to happen. Whose jobs are kind of a bit protected?
Sure. So, you know, things that jobs and tasks where we value human engagement, including, you know, teachers, doctors, but also, you know, a lot of customer relations jobs, a lot of, you know, community work. These are areas where we will, for a long time, want human interaction. And, you know, mechanical jobs, installing heat pumps in homes. A lot of the green transition, in fact, will require human hands to install it. So And we have a lot of needs in the economy as well. So it's not that there is no need for human engagement.
Okay.
But again, we need more policy that actually incentivizes AI deployment in the good areas, and also incentivizes humans to transition into areas like health prevention as well, like community health centers.
Okay.
And we are not seeing that yet. And that's, I think, the next step in this AI saga that we're in.
I noticed, Carsten, you didn't say newsreaders there, which severely disappointed me. But thank you very much indeed for your time this morning. Thank you.
Thank you.